What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld Podcast, and today we're going to be talking LeBron and LUKA Game 2, which is very, very critical against the Timberwolves. Goes down tonight, April 22nd, 2025, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TNT, and it's starting to become a problem because I'm doing this podcast right now because so many people have been asking me my opinion of this. Okay, how do I feel about LeBron getting LUKA? Was it fair to LUKA to go there and have all that pressure on him after dealing with all the stuff he was just dealing with, with his previous team? How did the Dallas Mavericks feel? What is all of this coming back to bite him? Let me explain something to you guys, bro. Everybody that has a theory about anyone else failing is something going on inside you. Whether or not they're going to fail, it completely depends on them. All right, it doesn't matter about anything else. You guys can come up with any other kind of story. Yo, what if this happens? What if he wears the same sock or the same underwear and smells like butt cheeks? Bro, all that stuff don't matter. If these dudes don't go out there and take care of them little young Thundercats, it's going to be a wrap. And again, I do believe some of you guys made some valid points about LeBron's legacy and, the fact that he's been able to play with all these superstars and there's no excuse for him to lose and all this stuff like that. Dude, the way the NBA is right now, it's very, very easy to do a lot of the things that they couldn't do back then. You know what I'm saying? Back then, this is another thing, right? Before we get into the fact of everybody saying that they're going to go down 0-2 tonight, think about Michael Jordan really quickly and the comparisons that we get. Because we just actually were talking about this in one of my live streams on Twitch, right? It's very, very interesting the route that Michael Jordan took as opposed to the route that LeBron took. But my point is this. The destination was still the same. The problem is, once Michael Jordan won, he didn't know how to lose. That's the only difference in my opinion. Yeah, he got swept and all that stuff before he started winning. All those things did happen to Michael Jordan. They absolutely did. But once he won a championship, the man couldn't lose. It became a situation where it's like, all right, this dude is in the playoffs, we finna lose. You know what I'm saying? 2-3 peats, whatever, bro. Chicago Bulls, everybody knows what it's about. The issue with LeBron is this, right? That a lot of, and I'm not saying I agree with all the things that they say, but I understand, all right? You go to Miami, you team up with Dwayne Wade, Bosh, right? And you win those championships, okay? One of them that you should have won that you lost to the actual Dallas Mavericks, which is kind of weird that you would take LUKA from the Dallas Mavericks, but we're not going to talk about that. It's kind of weird the way that everything is coming back full circle. But listen, though. After all of that happened, right, he still went on to continue to lose, regardless of who he played with. So right now, as it stands right here, right, who would you guys consider the better team? I would think the duo of LeBron James and LUKA is probably the best duo in the league, unless you guys can tell me somebody else that's better. Like, again, I'm not going to go ahead and say that the Timberwolves don't deserve to win this series. What I'm saying is Laker fans are not trying to hear that. Again, look, I'm not a Laker fan. I know a lot of people are, and I have friends that are Laker fans. They don't want to hear it, okay? So they may be destined to fail simply because the pressure is too high. And the pressure is it's like all on LeBron. LUKA could lose, and he's used to losing. Like, it's not like, bro, like, he just went through the same thing with Kyrie Irving. Like, bro, he's used to losing. He's used to it, right? So, what has he won? But LeBron now, they go back to saying he won a championship, a bubble championship, all, the things. I guess you got to go and give him the Cavs. Like, that was kind of clutch when he did that, but, with Kyrie also. Like, I don't know. His legacy is all up and down, but the bottom line about it is there's no doubt, in my opinion, that he has to be a top 3 player in NBA history. That's the part where I draw the line with all the, oh, what about this? What about that? Like, I can't logically say that this man is not a top 3 player to ever play the game. I just can't. I know a lot of you guys will be like, yo, G, what are you talking about? This guy, dude, the stuff that this man has been able to accomplish and his longevity is ridiculous, regardless of what the rules are and how they've changed up a lot of things. And back in the day with the Knicks and the Bulls and dudes were getting shot and still playing, like, I get it. They were tough. Dudes were coming out with crowbars, banging each other in the face, still playing. I get all that. I thoroughly understand it. But, the game evolves. Are you going to take away a Super Bowl from any of these current players because of the fact that back in the day, Ronnie Lott ripped his finger off, ate it, and went back out on the field? You're not going to take that away from him, right? You know, like these players right now, yeah, you would consider them soft, they're babies, all that stuff. I get all of it. But they are recipients of better rules, right? So, you know, it is what it is. Like, times change, things change. The game evolves. They're trying to make it safer, but still be the same type of thing. We're never going to get that NFL back where a dude will get blasted and we would all jump up in a bar or wherever we are at home and just be mad happy that our dude's going to have 18 concussions for the next 2 weeks. That's all over. In fact, they may start making dudes wear those helmets that they use in practice and training camp, with all, like they're a scientist or something. So because of the game changing and evolving, that's also a major problem that I see from a lot of the people that have a problem with LeBron James. You cannot take away from this man's greatness. If you want to argue with me about LeBron's greatness, I will respectively walk away from you. If you want to say that he's better than Michael Jordan, I can't agree with that. But you can't take away from what he's accomplished. The man is an unbelievable talent dude, Jordan is by himself. See, this is why it's not fair, right? It's sort of like you have a category where you see the 1, 2, and 3, right? And then Jordan is not even there. Like, he's someplace up in the sky away from it. His legacy and everything about him, it doesn't even seem like it's real. So we can't keep doing that. But the pressure is still heavily on LeBron James because he can't lose with Luka. He did all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got rid of AD, all that stuff. Like, it was like a run by fruiting. AD woke up, he was traded. LeBron took him out to dinner the night before. Nothing was said. Like, LeBron got away like a thief in the night, bro. Like, you can't now lose, especially in the first round. You just can't do it. So I would say, based on all the hate that people may have for the Lakers, LeBron, Luka, whatever, that you guys are driving it that way. But I do believe that tonight, April 22nd, 2025, Game 2, Lakers and Timberwolves. I do believe that the Lakers tie the series up and ultimately win the series. Because it's no way possible that this man, LeBron James, is going to be able to step foot in a Lakers uniform into the Lakers stadium if he loses in this series. And that's why I can't believe that they're destined to fail. I don't care about Luka. I don't care about nobody else. It's on LeBron's shoulders. No matter what happens, yeah, he's old, this, that. Everything is on him. So, again, regardless of whatever anybody thinks they know about destiny, I'm going to tell you right now, he better make his own destiny. Because I'm living this prediction here, and you guys can feel free to come back to the channel and roast me if I'm wrong. But it's no way they go down 0-2. Because if they do, they're probably going to lose this series. And if that happens, it's going to be a very, very, very dark day for LeBron James. And I just want to see them win one more championship just because. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.